Hello, Tony Anczer here, Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland real estate agent. And today I just have to share with you why everybody's flocking to DR Horton Homes. So I get a lot of business from YouTube, which we totally appreciate everybody reaching out for watching our videos, and that's what we're here for. So please continue to do so. We love it, and it really helps us out. But so many people that are coming into the region are ending up buying DR Horton Homes, and the reason is that they can buy brand new homes for less cost than what existing homes cost. And why is it that that's possible? And namely, it's because DR Horton, a lot of people don't know this, is that DR Horton has their own mortgage company. DHI Mortgage, a DR Horton company, as you can see here, is their name, and they offer promotions on interest rates. And so like here we can see, let me move my bubble here. We see that we're talking currently with FHA that the interest rate's 4.99 and fixed rate conventional mortgage is 5.5. And at the date of today's recording, you can see that the current promo rate here for FHA 3.5% down is 4.99%, and conventional at 5% is 5.5 is the rate. And the current market, so if you were just to go to a lender and get pre-approved, you're looking at least a point on top of this. So we're looking at 6.5 to 7 range right now for conventional, and then another about a point on top of FHA. And so what does that equate to? So if you're buying, say, a $400,000 house, that's about $4,000 of interest every year that you're saving going with the DHI mortgage promotion. One thing that's also not advertised, and from our contacts with DR Horton, is that they're also giving, this isn't advertised and it can't be promised, but we've been able to get closing cost assistance too, like up to sometimes $7,500, and that's a really good deal. And again, because if you compare that to just going and looking at a regular house that's just listed, an existing house, to get that much of a seller concession right now is a bit of a challenge to get $7,500 off of a $400,000 house. It's possible, but the interest rate difference and the closing cost assistance, it makes a big difference. And we'll talk a little bit more of that in a second, but I just want to talk through the home buying process with DR Horton. And so here's the buying process. And so if you're interested in learning more about one of these communities, reach out to me, and then we'll set up an appointment at the design center with the DR Horton, with one of their representatives, and we walk through the options. So you'll see, we'll talk through the the financing option, specials like this guy here, the what the current specials are and the promotions, because that makes a big difference. And so we'll get that set up, and then at that time we can see what lots are available, what floor plans are available, general pricing. They got all kinds of great handouts. And then what we do, there's always a couple models at least, so we walk through those so you get a feel for what their build quality is like and see if you like it. And then we could drive the subdivision and see the lots you might like the most. Then if you're interested in pursuing further, you get pre-approved through their lender. Again, these promotions are through DHI Mortgage, so they have their own loan officers that you'd get pre-approved through. And then if you at that point you negotiate a purchase contract. So if it's a brand new house, you pick out the lot, you pick out all the amenities you want, cabinets and finishes and stuff like that. Then the earnest money down payment is like $5,000 to $10,000, and that goes towards your purchase price. Then if it's an existing home, then your closing can be within about 3 weeks, if everything just moves quickly. If it's a new build, then you're looking at about 6 months plus or minus. It really depends on the season of the year and what their backlog is on work. And right now, with the interest rates coming down a little bit, I'd imagine they're going to have more backlog coming up pretty soon. And so I'm licensed in Illinois and Indiana, so happy to work with you guys on both anywhere in Illinois and Indiana on a DR Horton home, or other homes also, any existing, or it doesn't have to be new build. But I want to show you here on DR Horton's map as to where they have in the Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland region. They've got homes available in Hebron, Hobart, Crown Point, St. John, right in the border there, Tinley Park, see Manhattan, Joliet, and Plainfield area, and I cover all these regions. So what I'm going to do is just real quickly, I'm going to dig in and just show you what kind of houses are available in these different areas in case you're interested and want to consider it. So in Hebron here, we've got the Park Ridge community, and this shows what kind of homes are available in Park Ridge. We've got, let's see, a 2-story home. This is a 3-bed, 2.5-bath for $335,000. I won't read it through to you, but I just wanted to show where you can see that. So $350,000 here for a little bigger home. Here's some other options. And so you got Hebron, and then there's also townhouses there. We'll take a look at the Hobart development, which is Crestmore Estates. Yeah, and here you can see a couple examples. So these are available homes. They're also building new ones, but the Sienna model here is a 2-story, 3-bed, 2.5-bath, 1,800 square foot for $350,000. They got ranch options too. And I'm just going quickly through this. And then so we see the townhomes too. We'll take a look at the townhomes. Okay, so this is actually going back to the Hobart location. But you see there that for $290,000, you get a brand new 2-story, 3-bed, 2.5-bath, 2-car garage townhouse. All right, so now take a quick look at the Gates of St. John subdivision in St. John / Crown Point, Indiana. So here, this is the townhome development, and actually this Saturday I'm meeting with a out-of-town buyer that's in for the weekend to look at houses, and we're gonna check this out. So we've got nice looking townhomes in the Gates of St. John, of which, if you're not familiar, is a really nice subdivision. Available homes you'll see there. We're looking at about right around the $300,000 price point, and again, we're getting these. These current interest rates are with closing cost assistance is what's also happening too. So that's the townhomes. And then right down the street in the same Gates of St. John subdivision are the regular homes. I actually had a closing there today. These are standard single family homes, and I think today's closing was like around $410,000, and we'll see what's available here. So yeah, for example, a home is very similar to this. You got a 2-bed, 3-bath, or 2-story, 3-bed, 2.5-bath, 2-car garage, 2,200 square feet for $394,000. Yeah, and our closing today was 3 beds with a big loft on the upstairs. And yeah, so they got some other options too. We got a single family, that is single family, but 1-story homes there also in the subdivision. All right, so now we're going to jump over on their map to the Illinois side, and again, I cover both regions here. I live in Dyer, which is right on the border, so we work with DR Horton in both states. So Oak Ridge townhomes, we'll see these guys here. So we're looking at, and again, we have the same interest rate specials here. We're looking at about $320,000 for a townhome there. You see the specs here: 2-bed, 3-bath, 2.5-bath, 2-car garage townhome. There's other floor plans there. Going a little further west, Manhattan. My cousin Ryan lives out there in Ivanhoe community. And we'll take a quick glance at the homes out there. You see we're getting a little bigger of a home style there. And so these looking at, so this Bellamy model is a 2-story, 4-bed, 2.5-bath, 2-car garage, over 2,000 square feet for about $390,000. And then other floor plans are available here. You see they got ranches and 2 stories. So that's the Manhattan location. Then just a little further west, hitting up Joliet and the Cedar Creek subdivision. And with Cedar Creek, we'll see that our price points here. Okay, that one's under contract. Let's see some other options here. So we've got, I have to dig a little for pricing. I have to do a little more homework to find the latest pricing on these because it's not showing, but I do have that. If you're interested, please reach out. Be more than happy to get that info to you. And then a little further west, a touch north, is the Plainfield area, DR Horton developments, and there's a number here, so we'll just take a but Spring Bank, and again, I cover the whole region too, so I'll be happy to get you more information on exactly what you're looking for, what would be a fit. So like here is a ranch home. We got Yeah, the Fairfield model, a 1-story, 4-bed, 2-bath, about 2,000 square foot. That would have a full basement too at that price point for $460,000. All right, I'm sure you probably have some questions, so please reach out. My information's been flashing on the screen and listed below in the description. Hey, if you could do me a quick favor, if you get any value out of this video, if you could just hit that subscribe button on the channel. That tells the YouTube algorithm people are interested in these videos, and that they send them to people that might be interested in buying a house, and then hopefully they reach out to us to assist in that, and it really helps out our business. So if you just hit that subscribe button, we'd appreciate it much.